Hey, welcome back to the channel. We are heading down I-43 from north to south, and we are going to get off in Sheboygan, or if you check out the sign, it's going to say Waldo, here at exit 120. This is a brand new this summer NEVI station that Francis Energy has put in, and it's at the Comfort Inn and Suites here right off of this exit. It's right off of I-43. You can certainly see it as you go past. As I said, Francis Energy site, there are now 4 available stations. They've expanded greatly from their base in Oklahoma coming north. So now 4 in the state with Brule opening. Let's get charging. So this is the NEVI station that just opened this summer. There's 2 stations, 4 cables. Each of these can charge 2 cars at the same time. So as I pulled up here, I'm going to grab the cable on this one, and there is a massive spider web. So I'm not exactly sure how much this station has been used yet, but here's an example of why I do station visits like this, to let you know that this is out there and hopefully to make this used so that spiders do not have a easily magical home to catch their prey. So anyway, let's plug in and get going. Recently I was at a other station where the cable retention was really good. Well, this one is not really good. There we go. Francis Energy app, and it knows where we are. It knows that we're already plugged in because it's only 2 out of the 1 available. There we go. So this one is in use, but that's by us. Okay, so this is very similar to the Kwik Charge app. And here we go. That was a fast response. So all the contactors over there are clicking away. It latched the cable quickly. Just waiting for the Equinox here to say, "May I have some electricity, please?" Is that my best or worst Oliver Twist? I don't know. That's up to you. So there we go. All right, so the car is now taking electricity. And let's take a look at some stats here. 56%. As we pulled in here in Sheboygan, we got 12 minutes or so to get up to 80. It's pretty good. I think this was, we're starting out higher than we did at the last station we were at, which is the Tesla supercharger in Manitowoc. So about 100 is about what this car is going to do at this point. So one thing you got to know too is the 56 cents. Obviously, that's expensive. So if it was $49.50, would that make a difference to people that are bypassing here on I-43? I don't know, but it's a question that goes through my mind, I guess. So, like I said, brand new stations, and these are very similar to Kwik Charge. They're made by the same company, SK Signet. And like I said, the app looks very similar. The screens here look pretty similar. We got some backlighting. The sun's on that side today, so it's actually a lot easier to read the screen than if it was earlier in the day and the sun was coming in. All right, well, let's take a look around the station and we'll come back and I'll give you my 4 ratings. This is pretty cool. So it's got the sign up on top and it shows you like which one is available, right? Available on the left, charging on the right. So that's pretty cool. I haven't seen that at another station. Even though that Kwik Charge has kind of the same looking machines, it's something that they do not have. As I mentioned when I was plugging in, these cables are, I mean, they're certainly not as good cable retention as some of the other ones that I've recently used. But just picking this cable up, here's the thing. If I had used this cable from the beginning, it wants to go this way. So that would be super easy and not a big deal, because it sits like this all the time, right? So it's kind of coiled and kinked, spider web formed, whatever. It's facing this way. So if you did this, bring it over here, plugged it right in, it's gonna be an easy plug. The other way would be the same way for the car facing this way. But somebody gonna like pull up and take the opposite one? Only in mixed up land. So I'm gonna go thumbs up on the Nano cables, but it's like very borderline close. Minimal hassle. I used the app and it was super easy and really faster than I expected. So minimal hassle, thumbs up. Amenities, so yeah. When I was here before it opened, kind of did a little video on that. We're in a hotel parking lot, right? And it's Comfort Suites. When I was here earlier, it was Sleep Inn and Suites. So apparently they rebranded back to Comfort Inn and Suites. So good to know. There is some land around here that you could take your dog out, you know, run them around here if you're just coming through on 43. We'll show you, but you got to walk between the high grass over there, but there is a Kwik Trip right there. So I'm gonna go thumbs up for amenities. There is no squeegee, no garbage can, no recycling, no nothing like that. It could be a thumbs down, but Kwik Trip is right next door, and it's easy to walk over to. I did it when I was here before, so I'm gonna stick with thumbs up on that one. And then expected speed. We jumped up, we were in mid-50s when we got here, and jumped up over 100. So these things are putting out as much power as you want, up to, I think, 400 kilowatts? Yeah, up to 400 kilowatts. So, you know, those are not anything I need to worry about in the Chevy Equinox land, but if you're bringing a different car, you know, saw a Silverado EV, the Lucid that we saw earlier today, they could pull a lion's share of 400 kilowatts to charge up that battery. So Equinox is just here sipping away, pulling 86 out of 400. So I was hoping to get back here at some point this year when it opened, and having been here before it was opened, it's kind of neat to come back and see, you know, what it's become, and to be able to charge here, because that's the whole game, is getting these chargers in and available. Here's a little tip, and I saw this on a YouTube video from Brandon Flash. If you click info here, right, this is going to give you the usage of channel 1, which I believe is the left, and channel 2, which is the right. So you can see this thing has pulled 2,800, 2,900 kilowatt hours so far, and it's only been open for like a month or so. So yeah, just interesting to see how much usage it's getting, and we'll have to look and compare it after this one's done, because it won't show you the info when it's charging. So if you're here charging at night, we're here obviously before the sun goes down, but there is a large light post here, and there are cameras over there pointed in this direction. We're not spending the night here at Comfort Inn and Suites, but if you were, you know, 30 minutes after you plug in, you can go take one of the other parking spots, because your fast charge is good. So yeah, we are about ready to call it a charge. Okay, Francis Energy app, Comfort Inn and Suites Sheboygan. We've been charging for 14 minutes and we're at 72%, and it is time to say goodbye. So stopping it here on the app. So those, the charging cabinet there was pretty loud. I don't know if you could hear it or not, but it was loud. A lot louder than some of the other stations I was at recently. So, but you know what? It's shut off now because we're done. So I will see you at the next charge.